For me, I have a lot of parts in my life that, I give 150% to all the time. Work is definitely one of those. Weightlifting, farming. I'm very passionate about what I do. To be passionate about something, you have to really give yourself to that, whether it's work or family. My interest in food started when I was very young. As soon as I could climb in a chair next to the stove with my grandmothers, I was cooking with them. My mom said she'd bring me home and sit me in front of cartoons, and she'd come back in the room and I'd be watching a cooking channel, and that was like preschool. My mother worked catering, so I was able to get a foot in the door and started out bussing tables. And within a couple weeks, I told the chef, loved to cook and wanted to be a chef, so they got me in the kitchen, and I basically assisted the pastry chef. It was a lot of like chopping chocolate and slicing cakes and doing a lot of mise en place. So the farm came about the same time the restaurant opened. First year I planted a dozen tomato plants, took the extra tomatoes to the restaurant, served them to some of the regulars, and they like freaked out. They were like, it's so cool that you grew this. My wheels kind of got turning, and I'm like, I could do a little more of this. So it's grown from those dozen tomato plants 14 years ago into about 2.5 acres now. Tomatoes alone this year, we planted 1,300 tomato plants. I would describe myself a little OCD, a little obsessive compulsive, a lot of attention to detail. That's why I always enjoyed pastry. It's very, very exact, very much a science. Lifting weights is definitely a big contrast from being in the kitchen, but it's still something you have to be really disciplined at. It's very, very structured, and you have to be very focused on what you're doing. But, compared to doing sugar work that's, very delicate and fragile, it's, heavy and throw big weights around. Definitely takes some stress away. It's therapeutic, relaxing. It's nice going out early morning and, seeing how the crops are doing, harvesting. You spend so much time planting and tying and spraying and nurturing these plants before you ever get any fruit. You're talking 8 weeks before you actually get the tomatoes from the plant. When I'm creating a dish in my head, I want to think about, what it looks like first, what the flavors are going to be like, the textures. A big steak guy, as you see from the cow tattoo on my arm. Grilled ribeye. Doesn't need a lot of stuff going on it, just salt and pepper and olive oil. I think most people are really surprised that my day goes from farming to the gym to the restaurant. I definitely say all the time, I wish there were 36 hours in a day instead of 24. It's 100% all in, whether I'm at the restaurant or farming or if I'm with my family. I want my family time to be 100% as well. I raise a glass to going all in and spending time with my family on the farm.